Good morning and welcome. It is Wednesday, the 27th of July. I am Flat Cap Callum and I'm hoping you are all very, very well. Coming up today, we've got a big day. It is double stake day. So I've been waiting for the Wednesday this week. I looked that week ago and it looked like it was going to be the day to have a proper good go. Thursday, tomorrow is going to be a little bit of a quieter one, not as in the context of Galway Goodwood quiet, not in the context of generally. Friday gets busy and Saturday looks like it could be a really decent one too. But some really good handicaps to get involved in today. So I've got a double stake. It's £40, 7 bets is what it is. I'm focused solely on Galway and Goodwood. I've not got anything else anywhere else. So I've got a Goodwood lucky 15, a Goodwood patent bet. I've got a Galway lucky 15 and a Galway patent bet. I've got one cross lucky 15, and then we've got two lots of cross doubles. One focusing on the two Galway handicap hurdles, and then one focusing on what I think are the best two races today for value. So it's going to be a busy one. So before we get to that, we'll do the review of yesterday, and then as far as the golf goes, because I'm really late on, you'll appreciate with the volume of bets going on today, it's taken me a bit of time to pull it all together. So as far as golf goes, I've got the golf bet. I'm not going to put it on the video. I'm just going to put it in the comments to save time. So the golf bet, for those who want it, it was already good to go. I should have written it out last night. That would have been easier. So I'll put the golf bet in the comments. It might be a little bit of a delay after upload. So if you want the golf bet, in the comments only. I'm not going to talk about the golf bet on the video, solely on the horses. Okie doke. So review of yesterday. Yesterday, excellent day, and as regular viewers know, Tuesday we've had a bit of a hoodoo. By far and away the best Tuesday we've had on the channel. Doesn't matter what bookmaker you took, there wasn't massive price fluctuations, so everybody should have benefited off yesterday. I had it as 25 on, 113.59 back. So for those long sufferers who worked through the end of May, beginning of June, Ascot we had a peak, and then end of June and beginning of July, that was for you. So it's been a bit of a toiling few weeks here and there. It has felt like it's coming. Half the gig, as you all know, is finding the right horses. The second half is then trying to get them in the right bets. And yesterday was a good example. I had the right horses in the right bet. Today is a minefield because A, you got to get the right horses, and B, there's so many ways you could put them in different bets. So we'll see how we go. So it was a nice day. Puts us nicely ahead now for the month of July, which is great. But the important thing is there's no celebrations this end, because this is a busy week. We're double staking today. It's likely to be a bigger stake on Friday and Saturday. So it's very easy that all of that could get lost. And that's why it's so important that you stick to the staking plan. So whether you bet in the same amount of money I'm doing through the channel here, you're halving it, doubling it, trebling it, quadrupling it, whatever you're doing, stick it the same, because as most of you know, we go on these bad runs. You never know when it's going to turn. Just because it's a festival week, you can get carried away and think, oh, it was great yesterday, we'll go again today. Particularly when you see some of the prices I'm playing with today. It's very hard to find anything in single figures in my bets today. There's a couple, but we're mainly in decent double figure prices. Stick to the same ratio of staking plan. That is what I'm advising you, because we had a little tiny win on Monday, nice win Tuesday. We could lose the whole lot today, and we could struggle again tomorrow, and then suddenly you're looking at breaking even, and then going into Friday, Saturday, it could all go wrong very, very quickly. So we haven't broken Galway and Goodwood yet. We just had a really, really nice day. So it is Goodwood day 2, Galway day 3. So quickly spinning through yesterday. So bet 1 was the main bet, and it did the business nicely. So 150 Moktasar was third. It was 10's SP. 410 Dusky Lord, that was second or third, 6-1. And then a day in Asia. I'm glad I mentioned it. I appreciate, I don't oversell these things. I'm not about overselling. I'm not here because I've got a massive ego and I want it rubbed and look how good I am. I make money doing what I'm doing. I know I'm good at what I'm doing, but I don't ever want to come on here and try and kind of get people's expectations higher than they need to be and encourage people to bet more than they can afford. So I did say that was the horse to put your Bet365 free bet on. Julie ran a brilliant race and won at 22s. 28s was available, Bet365 in the morning. And then Casanova, so often in the recent weeks, the last legs let us down, but it didn't, and it got done very nicely just on the line. Unfortunately, that would have been even better if it won, but we'll take that as a quad place with a nice winner in the middle. So it was a really, really good bet. But yeah, I'm not here as a confidence trickster. I'm not selling you anything. I'm not saying I want to get the most likes, the most views. I'm not about that. I'm just a guy who makes money doing horses, and I've been making money for a while. And I'm sharing what I'm doing with you, and that's it. I don't tend to go into massive detail about things I do off the channel, bets wise and stuff, or how much I've ever won. I'm just doing what I'm doing, and all I've ever asked you to do is judge me on the long-term profit and loss. Don't judge me on a day, a week. Yesterday was nice, but judge me on that. You'd think I was great. Judge me on May, you would think less so. So, judge in the long term. That's all I'm asking. All right. Bet 2, this was all a bit disappointing. So we only had Knock the Killer, which, I mean, if anything, I could have swapped that in for Dusky Lord in the previous bet, and it would have made a tiny little bit of difference. But yeah, the others didn't quite get there in Bet 2. So we had one place single. Then on the cross doubles, Moktasib on to Casanova. So we had a place double there, a little bit back. And then Bet 4 was a funny one. Caradoc just missed out on the places. Robbers Bridge virtually pulled up. Masala was disappointing, and then Sulu Warrior won. But because of the way I configured the bet, we didn't get anything back for it. So strange one, really, to have a winner and nothing back there. And then this was, started nice, lovely breeze placed, and then the next two didn't. So a couple of pence back on that one. So yeah, as I said, 25 on, 113.59 back, and that should have been similar ballpark for most people in terms of ratio. Okay, today's volumes. Let's crack on through this. So, what do we got? We're starting off a low-key bet here. So this is my Goodwood patent bet. 150 Inverness, that's my early horse. I am denied about putting it in at this time of the day, but we've still got hopefully a couple of hours. Inverness at 12s. It's a really competitive race, that, though. I didn't want to go much on that. I think literally any horse can win that race. They're all at progressive, but we'll go Inverness at the price. 445 Beautiful Eyes. Sky an extra place on that. What I would say today, I would advise Sky on every single bet I'm doing today. Sky across the board, because on the big races they're mostly one extra place. William Hill are competing with them on some, but I would generally say it would be a Sky day across the board on all bets. And Sky gone 4 on that race, Beautiful Eyes, so we go 9-1, and 520 Bowman 22, so that's a 25p each way pattern. I didn't plan to, but this is, and the first 2 days they haven't actually gone great. We've had one leg up and the others not so, but I'm sticking with a couple of patterns in here. So 25p each way, doubles, singles, and the treble. So that's 350 a bet 1. Then the Goodwood Lucky 15 looks like this. So this 225, Sky are going 6 on it. I've only gone for the one horse. Most bookies are 5, some are 4, so watch out. Coral and Ladbrokes aren't so good on that. But I'm just going with the one horse at a price. I think it's an open race, but I like the price on that International Angel. I think that's underestimated by the market. So 225 International Angel 28s. Then in the Baid race, that's the horse I'm going for second place. It's a tight call, but definitely you want to put something in. So I'm going 335 Modern Games 16s. And then the 410 Maristica 10-1. That's a really competitive race as well, but we're going Maristica. And then 520 Tusserac 20-1. So it's a 20p each way lucky 15. We've got the additional single on International Angel, makes it a £7 bet for bet 2. Bet 3 is what I would call my main bet, which is crossing over. So this is the 4 best races in my view. So we're starting off 520 Goodwood Dance Fever 14s. Then the 540 Galway San Salvador 14s, 610 Galway 2 Shoe Tom 20s, 640 Galway Durasso 22s. So 20p each way lucky 15, and I've got 50p each way singles on the bottom 3. So with the double stake today, there's quite a lot of additional singles. So I've not made the bets complicated, but there is volume. But I want to put some singles, and if it all goes bad and we get a few bits and bobs, hopefully get a little bit of money back for some of these singles. So singles on the bottom 3 on that one. That is a £9 bet free. Then moving on to the first of our cross doubles. So these are my preferable 2 races. And as you can see, we're not shying away from the prices today. So 5.20, we're going Dance Fever, Tusserac and Bowman. In the 6.40, Durasso, Accelerator Express and Battle Over Doyen. 9 times 20p each way doubles. So you put all 6 in your bet slip, it'll automatically tell you it's 9. If you're in a betting shop, you could write it just like that. And it's a £3.60 bet. So 9 lots of 20p each way doubles makes that one. So that's bet 4. Bet 5, my other cross doubles, I've done it a little bit different. So I've gone 2 in the first leg and 5 in the second leg. I think it's a really open race, but I think it's worth having a go at some prices. So 5.40, and I was a bit annoyed there. There was a horse I quite liked as a non-runner, which would have been a number 1 choice, but I'm happy enough with these 2. So 5.40, San Salvador and Sadie's Pride. Rolling on to, in the 6.10, Two Shoe Tom, Outback Flyer, Hop Hornbeam, Vicio and Lunar Display. So that's 10 times 20p each way doubles. So that's a £4 bet for bet 5. Alright, and then bet 6 is the Galway Patent. So for this one we've got 5.40 Sadie's Pride 18s, 6.10 Lunar Display 16s, and the 6.40 Accelerator Express 25s. I've done it as a 25p each way patent. There was an additional, it just worked out, there's an extra 40p left over to round it up to £40, so I've just stuck it on Accelerator Express in there, so that's why that one's a little bit odd compared to some of the others. So it's a £3.90 bet on bet 6. And then if it's all gone to pot, the Galway Lucky 15 is what we're relying on, and this is the most valuable bet of the day. So the 6.10 Outback Flyer 16s, the 6.40 Battle Over Doyen at 33s, and then these 2 are the only ones for these races. The 7.50 Halilis, something like that, 18s, and the 8.20 Away to Sea 33s. It's a big race, that, paying 6 places on Sky, but I didn't like a lot of the horses. It is a good betting heat, but I wasn't feeling it, and that was the one where I've centred, and so I didn't want to put stuff in for the sake of it. So I've kind of, you could absolutely say that's one of the best races of the day, but I just didn't find stuff I liked, so I wasn't going to put it in for the sake of the fact it's a good betting heat and a paying 6 places. So I'm just going with Away to Sea, 20p each way Lucky 15, and 50p each way singles on the bottom 3. So the same as one of the bets we've done before, not having a single on the top 1, but we're doing singles on the bottom 3. That's £9 you bet. Alright, there we go. So that is the full plan for today. Keep yourself steady. You're all ahead if you've done yesterday's bets. So if you do today's bets, if it all goes wrong, you are still ahead. But it can go wrong, and it can go very wrong very quickly. And as you can see, I keep saying it, but there's some decent prices out today. Today's a day to have a go at it. So when we come out today, break it even, I'll absolutely take it, to be honest, because you're playing with fire with some of these. But it is a day where my strategy is designed for, and you can come out today with a heavy loss. You can come out today with a bit back. You likewise definitely can come out today with a tidy sum. You just need a bit of luck on your side from the betting gods. So we'll see how we go. Either way, we'll be back tomorrow. As I said, it is a much quieter day. There's less going on across Goodwood and Galway that I think is going to be as interesting. So it may even end up being a normal stake day tomorrow before we get into Friday and Saturday where we ramp up again. So we'll see how we go. And last thing, reminder, golf bet on the comments. I'll put it on the comments in the next hour. All right, thanks very much. Cheerio. Have a great day.